Hello everyone. I, Ms. Bhavna Danesh Munod, welcome you all in Agricultural Development Trust, Shardabai Pawar, Mahila Arts, Commerce and Science College, Sharda Nagar, Baramati. Students, last period we studied about services of wholesaler to manufacturer. Now we come to our next point in the chapter, children, that is services of wholesaler to retailers. So the first service of wholesaler to retailer is stock of goods. Now what happens, a wholesaler always keep with him large stock of goods, children. As we know, what is the wholesaler defined as or explained as, that wholesaler purchases the goods in a large quantity. So a wholesaler keeps large stock of goods, and therefore retailer can get the goods easily from the wholesaler whenever the consumer asks for the goods. So this is one of the service provided by wholesaler to who? Retailer. That stock of goods will be there. With whom? To the wholesaler. So wholesaler keeps large stock of goods with them, and retailer easily get the goods from the consumer. Then the next one is regular supply. Now as the wholesaler keeps all the goods in godown or warehouse, children, so whenever retailer will demand, the wholesaler can supply the goods to them. So a wholesaler assures regular supply of goods to the retailers. Therefore retailers are free from shopping goods or say storing goods, children. So retailers can supply goods to consumers as when required by them. Then the next one is risk bearing. Now we all know wholesaler is the middle person between who? Manufacturer and retailer. Maximum risk factor is taken by the wholesaler. Why? Because they purchases goods in large quantity. So wholesaler is a risk bearer. Say wholesaler bears the risk of price and market fluctuation. So lots stock of goods, or therefore retailers are say free from risk factor. Then the fourth factor, children, regarding fourth service provided by the wholesaler to the retailer is financial support. Financial, money. Sometimes say, children, for example, see, I have a retail shop and suddenly a customer comes to my shop and he is asking for a large number of goods. Say he is asking me stock of 100 Cadbury's. For example, I have a grocery shop, one customer is coming to me and asking me for 100 Cadbury's. At that time, it is not available with me. Whatever the demand is there of the customer, it is not available. So I contact my wholesaler, the dealer from whom I take the goods. So he is telling that it is available, but I don't have that much cash with me. So what I will tell him? That you can send like this, afterwards I will pay you the cash, and the wholesaler also agrees, because he knows every time this person comes to my shop and take goods in quantity, whatever small quantities are there. So wholesaler also is providing you what? Financial support. To whom? To the retailer. Sometimes they also provide financial support by children giving credit facility. As I gave you example, credit, on credit we can take goods, discounts they give. Also they increase the effect of working capital of the retailer. Then the next is market information. Now wholesaler provides variety of market information, say about market condition of different products. So this is regarding information of new products, varieties of products are there, new schemes are there on existing products, etc. So sometimes wholesaler guide retailers about when to buy and how to buy, etc. So this is what services provided by wholesaler to who? To retailers. So they also provide market information to the retailer. They guide retailer regarding varieties of products, new varieties arrived in the market, also when to buy, also they will suggest ideas to retailers when to buy and how to buy, children. So this we are studying about what? Services of wholesaler to retailer. And the last services of wholesaler to retailer is regarding sales promotion. Now what is there in the sales promotion? As a wholesaler is guider to whom? To retailer regarding when to buy, how to buy. So with the help of wholesaler or with the help of wholesaler advertisement, wholesaler will do maximum, as wholesaler is investing, children, lots of money. So he will do advertisement also of that particular product. So wholesaler does the advertisement and also promotion of goods, which will help the retailer to increase the sales. Sales means what? People will take more and more goods from you. Whatever stock is there, it will be buyed by the purchase by the customer, then we call it as a sales. So this sales, this advertisement, this promotion should be done. So wholesaler does advertisement and it also promote the goods which will help the retailer to increase the sales, children. Now we come to our next point in the chapter, children, that is retail trade. Now we saw about what is wholesale trade and the services provided by the wholesaler to say the manufacturer and to the retailer. Now come to the next part in the chapter, that is retail trade. Now what is there in that retail trade? When goods are sold relatively in small quantity, say to the consumer by wholesaler or distributor or dealer, it is known as retail trade. Already we have seen goods taken on a small quantity, that is called as retail trade, children. So the person who is engaged in retail trade is known as retailer. So in market there is an existence of some sellers who are doing business at local level or within limited area. So such sellers are providing goods directly to ultimate consumers at reasonable prices. So retail trade. So whenever goods are sold in small quantity or to the ultimate consumer by wholesaler or distributor or dealer, it is known as retail trade. So in market, the existence of some sellers who are doing business at local level or within limited area, and such sellers are providing goods directly to ultimate consumers at reasonable prices. Now according to Oxford Dictionary, children, retail is sale of goods to the public in relatively small quantities for use or consumption rather than for resale. Now what retailer's definition has been given by Oxford Dictionary, children, that retail is what? Sale of goods. To whom? To the public. But in what? Small quantity, like single. See, if I want one pen, then I will go to the retailer shop only and purchase one pen. Rather than purchasing 20 or 30 pens, I will take only one pen. That is goods given by the retailer in small quantity. And it is used for consumption rather than for resale. Means whatever goods we will take from the retailer, we will using. Rather than selling the goods, we will use it, consume it. Another definition by William Stanton, they have told regarding retailer, that retail trade includes all activities directly related to the sale of goods and services to the ultimate consumer for personal and non-business use. See, the second definition they have told according to William Stanton, that retail trade includes all activities directly related to sale of goods and services to the ultimate consumer. Means whatever retailers will do, they will think of customers, and the goods whatever it will be given to ultimate consumers, say for personal or non-business use. Then the next point is features of retailers, children, that we will see one by one. Now features of retailer. First thing is what? Retailer is the link between the wholesaler and consumer. Now wholesaler was the middleman between whom? Manufacturer and retailer, children. Now retailer over here is the link connected between whom? Wholesaler and consumer. So retailer is the person between wholesaler and consumer who will operate in local market. Also they deal in wide variety of goods by investing limited capital. Retailers always establish good relations with consumers. They undertake less risk than wholesaler. See, wholesaler will take maximum risks as they purchase goods in larger quantity. So retailer tries to satisfy demands of different consumers but does not hold large quantity of goods at a time. So retailer is link between wholesaler and consumer. He operates in local markets, and retailers deal in wide variety of goods in small quantity. So the thing regarding features of retailer is what? It is the link between the wholesaler and the consumer. Retailer operates in local markets, and retailer deals in wide variety of goods in small quantity. So these are features of what? Retailer. Now next come, that is services to wholesaler. Now how retailer provides services to wholesaler, that we will see, children, one by one. The first services by retailer is to wholesaler, that it is a connecting link. Means the retailer is the connecting link between whom? Wholesaler and consumer. So as we have seen, retailer is the middleman between whom? Wholesaler and consumer. So they have told that retailer is a person, means The customer can go to the retailer, ask for the product. The wholesaler also can contact regarding retailer for goods. So is a link, middleman between wholesaler and consumer. Second, it helps to distribute. Now retailers help to quickly distribute goods. It becomes very important in case of perishable goods like dairy products, fruits, vegetables, pulses, etc. So retailers helps to quickly distribute goods. Very important, say in case of perishable goods like dairy products, fruits, vegetables, pulses, etc. This is very important. Retailer is very quick. See, we all know dairy, rather than going to dairy farm, we have a retail shop, we have a grocery shop, we purchase from them milk, children, we purchase from them cheese, butter or vegetables. Very easy, nearby shop. We don't go too far away. So retailers very helpful in distributing. Then the third one is marketing. Now see, if the wholesaler is unable to carry out marketing function, retailers conduct them. So sometimes they handle transportation on their own. Sometimes they try to solve shortages problem, whatever small problems are there. Regarding say transportation also problem are there, retailers will help the wholesaler. So if a wholesaler is not properly carrying out or something is missing, the retailer will help the wholesaler, say in doing advertisements also, children, of that product for better sale, for promotion of that particular product. So retailers will help the wholesaler in marketing, children. So if the wholesaler is unable to carry out marketing function, retailers conduct them. Sometimes they handle also transportation on their own. Sometimes they try to solve shortages problem or advertise for better sale. Then the next point is that retailers provide information. Now retailer provides information about changing demands, preferences, likes, dislikes of consumers to the wholesaler. So retailers also give information regarding about the product, whether that product has been liked or not in the market, whether there is demand of that particular product or not. Whatever the complaints are there of the customer, retailer will provide to the wholesaler, and then wholesaler will provide to the manufacturer, children. That's why they are telling this is a link. The link is how manufacturer or producer to the wholesaler, then wholesaler to the retailer, retailer to the consumer. This is a chain, a link regarding channel of distribution, children. So the retailer will provide information as we are studying retailer services providing to wholesaler. Then the next one, attract customers or say attract consumers. Who is attracting? Retailer. Retailer helps. So the retailers attract consumers by advertising the products. Also this activity directly helps the wholesaler to sell the product. So retailers, what they do? They attract consumers by advertising the products. Also they directly help the wholesaler to sell the product. Then the next one is what? Creating demand. Now demand, what over here it is done? Creating demand through personal salesmanship. Retailer attracts consumers' attention towards new goods and arrivals in the market. So to create demand for new goods, the retailer puts new goods for window display. So creating demand, that means what? Personal salesmanship is there. Through personal salesmanship, retailer attracts consumers' attention towards new goods and arrivals in the market. So to create this demand for new goods, the retailer puts new goods for window display. So creating demand. So what we have studied in this now, let us just revise again. That services to wholesaler, the retailer is giving, connecting link, it helps us to distribute, marketing is there, providing information is there, children, attracting consumers and creating demand. Means what is there over here in creating demand, children? That through personal salesmanship, retailer attracts consumers' attention. And then when customer is getting attracted towards that particular product, new goods, demand for new goods and arrival of new goods will be there in the market. So to create demand for new goods, the retailer always does an advertisement, window display regarding the products. Now the next service of retailers is to whom? To consumers. We are studying now next service of retailers to whom? To consumers. So the first service is what? Regular supply of goods is done by retailer. So the retailer stores sufficient quantity of goods as per the requirement of the consumer. Goods are available to the consumers as and when they are in need. So services to consumers is what? First is regular supply of goods. So the retailer will store how much? Sufficient quantity of goods as per the requirement of consumers. So goods are available to the consumers as and when they are in need. Then local convenience, second one. Now retailers are normally situated near residential areas. See, as we know, say so small shop. Now children, say stationery shop also. Say suppose we are staying in an area and nearby shop, walking distance if the shop is there, we will immediately go and purchase the things, children. That is called as nearby area. So retailers will always be at your nearby area, so that people should not walk far away, they should not go for things searching long distance. So that is for convenient of who? Customers. Consumers should have no difficulty. So retailers are normally situated where? These shops are situated near residential areas, means where lots of people are staying, where societies are there. So this offers local convenience to the consumers as they can purchase goods as per their convenience and timings. Now the third one regarding services to consumers is home delivery, children. Home delivery means what? Home delivery, everyone knows this, door service. At your door the service will come, home delivery. So many retailers provide home delivery of goods to the customers at nominal cost of, say, free of cost. And this will improve the relationship between consumers and retailers. Now children, best example, now we have this COVID period. During that time, all the transactions were online. People were not allowed to step out of the house. So what happened? We did a phone call and we ordered. So groceries, even vegetables. So at your home, at our door, the vegetables, the retailer used to send, not the manufacturer, the retailer used to send, and sometimes they didn't charge also for the extra thing. Extra thing means door to door service. So sometimes they give free of cost also. That is home delivery. At your doorstep the goods are coming. Then the next one is what? Variety of goods. Now many retailers keep different variety of goods. This offers the consumers for proper selection of the required commodity of their choice. So many retailers keep different variety of goods, children. So these offers what? Consumers for proper selection of the required commodity of their choice. So variety of goods are there. Regarding which shop? Retail shop. Then the next one is credit facility. Now the retailer is giving what? Credit facility to the customer, regular consumer, which helps who are in short of money. So credit facility by retailer creates large customer base for the business. Credit facility means what, children? Sometimes you don't have money, cash in hand, emergency services are there. So this retailer, if they know the customer very well known, they know the customer is regular, every time he will come to shop. So they give also credit facilities, means if you don't have cash now, pay afterwards, pay after 2-3 days. So this credit facility is given to whom? To the regular consumer, say, who is in short of money. So credit facility by retailer creates large customer base for business. Means, see, giving credit facilities is what? Providing what? Facilities to the consumer. And consumer will be more trusty, faithful. If they don't have cash, they can give cash afterwards. So credit facilities provided by retailer also to the consumer. Then the next one is what? Regarding after sale service. Now what is the after sale services? That some retailers do provide after sale services to consumers, say for durable products such as laptop, mobiles, television sets, music systems, refrigerator at cheaper rates, children. Such services create confidence in minds of consumers for further purchases. See, retail means local shops, children. For example, now say I am buying a washing machine. For example, I am telling you. Now I purchase that washing machine, say suppose I am staying in Pune and I purchase the washing machine from Mumbai. Now the thing is, I purchased it, but within 1 or 2 months, some difficulties arise in the washing machine. It is not working. So what has happened? From Mumbai, they are not sending the person to repair. I have to pay extra money and call from outside the repairer. But in some retail shop, children, this thing is not there. In some retail shops, they give services that 1 year warranty card is given. Also, they tell if any difficulty arises in machine within that 1 year, free of cost, they will provide the service regarding repairing the machine. So one example I gave you, like after sale service is also provided by the retailer, children. Then the next one is information. Now information means what? Retailers provide valuable information about goods, their qualities as well as varieties, new arrivals in the market, which will help to choose better product. So such information facilitates quick buying for consumers and helps to build good image in mind of consumers. So retailers, what they do, they provide valuable information about goods, about their qualities as well as varieties. So new arrivals in the market which will help to choose better product. So such information facilitates quick buying for consumers and it will help to build good image in mind of consumers. So these are the services provided by the retailers to whom? To the consumers. So we have studied today in this period regarding wholesaler providing services to whom? Retailers. Then we saw what is retail trade, children. Then we saw two definitions according to Oxford Dictionary as well as William Stanton. Then features of retailers. Then the retailer's services to wholesaler, consumer, as well as whatever requirement was there regarding retailer. What it does for growth and expansion of business we have seen. Next period we will see types of retailers, children. Till then, bye. Thank you.